Next film is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas on Criterion. It's backwards because, like I said, about 10 minutes ago, I just got done filming this video and it screwed up, so I had to refilm it. It's an okay film. I think it's slightly overrated, but it's very artistic, and that's why I give it credit. The acting in it's great. I think he could have made it. Terry Gilliam could have made it, or Gilliam could have made it less of a drug trip. You know, I'm a fan of Hunter S. Thompson, and he's a pretty weird guy. But, I don't know. I just had mixed feelings about this. But it's one of those films that you see once, and you could even hate it, but you'll want to watch it again. It's crazy. So, of course, I bought it at like a garage sale for like $2. The person didn't know what... I don't even think they knew what Criterion was. So, great buy, at least. Okay. Next one is Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times. And I got this right before I got married, so it's not the Blu-ray. I didn't even get a Blu-ray player until I got married. So, great film, great release. I love Charlie Chaplin movies. They're getting ready to come out with The Great Dictator on Criterion, too, so I'll definitely have to pick that up. And so I suggest everybody see this movie. It has a great statement, about getting through hard times, during the Depression and stuff. And I think this movie is equally as influential now as it was back then, so you should watch it. It'll give you hope. So, alright. Talk about the next 3 movies, and it's also going to be a bridge into my Blu-ray Criterion. And it's by one of the best filmmakers, Akira Kurosawa. These 2 movies are wonderful by him. Sanjuro and The Hidden Fortress. Sanjuro was made right after Yojimbo, and The Hidden Fortress, I think, was made after that, or before that, I don't know. But The Hidden Fortress is a major influence on George Lucas's Star Wars. Some people say that George Lucas literally remade this into Star Wars. I don't really find any truth in that, after watching interviews and stuff of the making of Star Wars and stuff, but there is a lot of influence from it, as in characters and stuff like that. So, and the plot kind of foreshadows, or kind of, you could kind of tell that the first Star Wars film, A New Hope, was kind of influenced by this, but not by much, but great film. And with that, for my first Blu-ray Criterion that I'll be talking about, Akira Kurosawa's The Seven Samurai, which you all know is one of my favorite films. And this Blu-ray is utterly amazing. It's just everybody buy it. There's not any words I could say to you other than just buy the movie. Okay? Alright. Next Blu-ray is Stanley Kubrick's Paths of Glory. Great film. Great masterpiece by my favorite all-time filmmaker. If any of you ever want to know who my favorite filmmaker is, it's Stanley Kubrick. Now, my favorite film of all time, like I said in the last video, is The Godfather. But my favorite filmmaker is Stanley Kubrick. Great film, great release. Last Year at Marienbad, Criterion Blu-ray. Great film, very surreal and dreamlike. I suggest you check it out. If you want to pause on this video and read the plot synopsis, you can. It's a crazy film. Crazy film. But highly recommend it. I don't even want to begin to explain it because I'll just get confused explaining it. So, anyways, check it out. Alright, I have 2 more Criterion Blu-rays, and that'll conclude my Criterion collection. And they are by another great filmmaker. That is Terrence Malick. Days of Heaven and A Thin Red Line. Both, in my opinion, are 2 of the best movies. Just, greatest movies ever filmed. They might not be considered the best movies of all time, but they are incredible. The beauty and the structure of the films, the philosophical feel, the nature-like feel, the music. Oh my gosh, they're just... Especially A Thin Red Line. I don't know, they're both brilliant to me in different ways. Some people didn't like The Thin Red Line because they said it was boring. I think it was a masterpiece. I believed it showed the chaoticness of war, and I loved the narration from the characters. I think it was a great film. Days of Heaven with Richard Gere and Sam Shepard. It's kind of a love triangle, but it's not a romance per se, because he takes a step back in this film, and he doesn't really include any emotion. He's very distant with the characters, and it's more of like an outside looking in type film, so you don't really get connected to the characters enough to feel the emotion, and that's the brilliance of it, is that it's just a beautiful film. So definitely check that out. Alright guys, that's it for my Criterion DVDs until I buy more. Hope you enjoyed it. I thank you for subscribing. I hope you continue to like my videos and comment on them and share them. And yeah, so everybody have a great day.